Welcome back. Today we have the story and unboxing of the mouse. So, quick story on my mouse. I've been particular about the mice that I use. I prefer the trackball with the thumb that you wheel around with your thumb. Just because I don't like having to wheel the mouse around the desk, and the early days when they actually had the balls in there that you had to wheel around, they'd get gummed up, and was cleaning it and everything. And then as that improved, just didn't, maybe moving my hand around the desk got a little lazy. So for the past several years I've been using this mouse from Logitech, which it's great. I like this. But one of the issues with this is that they are prone to failure on the clicks. There's a certain lifetime on these, and I've had some of them last a very, very long time. Some of them I'm still using. I don't know, 5, 6 years, 7 years, maybe longer. And this particular one I think I've been using maybe about 2 years, and the click is not quite working right anymore. So when I do a normal click, it ends up being a double click, and I'm closing windows when I want to minimize, and just all sorts of weird stuff. I did manage to figure out how to gently get the click working on it, but for work it's been a hassle. So the mouse. So this is I didn't figure out exactly what was going on at work. Just Windows were starting to act funny, and at first I thought it was a computer, and then realized that no, it's actually the mouse that's causing me problems. So the end of last week I went and ordered a new mouse, and was real tempted to get another one of these Logitech M570s. Just because it's been handy and they're fairly cheap. You can get them at a great price nowadays. But Logitech has come out with a new mouse that has added features and functionalities, and not that I need those, but it'd be cool to try one of those. So I went ahead and ordered one on Amazon, and was going to be delivered Sunday, and of course I was out of town until last night, and according to the tracking and everything, it was delivered, and I get home last night and going through the mail, and my wife, I asked her, where did my new mouse arrive? And she's like, no, it said it was delivered, but she never saw it. And of course it's dark out now, and hunting around the front porch and can't find it. So I don't know what happened to it. And unfortunately, I can't go. I probably can eventually go through Amazon, but since it was said it was delivered and there's a tracking number and everything, I have to go through the Postal Service, United States Postal Service, to track this. And I initiated the process last night, sent them an email, and they said, oh, we'll get back to you in 24 hours. And it hasn't quite been 24 hours, but I'm not expecting to hear from them by email tonight or tomorrow. And I tried to call them and ended up getting, your wait is 50 minutes. And I'm like, oh, crap. And I'm waiting and waiting, and of course the phone calls are coming in from work that I have to take, so I hang up. So I'm beginning the hell of trying to track down where that mouse is, and I'm just dreading it. I don't have a lot of faith in the Postal Service, especially our mail carrier. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so in the meantime, my wife, out and about, wonderful woman that she is, did pick out the new MX ERGO, which is the one I ordered. So if I ever do track down the other mouse, I don't know if I'm going to send it back or just use that for the home computer. So this one is probably between 2 and 3 times as much as this one. So do I really need it? There are some added features and functionality on this, a couple extra buttons on it. The wheel click as well as wheeling can move left and right, so I'm looking forward to that. And the one other thing is that the mouse, and we'll find out in a minute, will, you know, instead of laying flat, can tilt up a little bit. And with the Plus, apparently that degree of tilt is a little bit more. But do I need those? Probably not. But do I want those? Yes. And so here it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. One thing I did notice on the box is you can see that it is a little bit unboxed already, and it looks like it was sliced down the end. I don't know if that was opening the box at the store or whatever. So this is the way we got it from the store, and we'll do the quick unboxing and see what this is about, and let's get at it. So first thing we'll do, I guess, I noticed there's some things here. I'll probably have to cut these, open it up. And let's see, let's see what's in it. It's definitely awkward trying to open the box like that, but all right, so here we go. Right off the bat, the mouse looks like it's pretty nicely packaged here. Box, what's in the box? Another thing to cut or just pop open, and instructions. Hopefully I won't have to read those. Oh no. This looks like a little wedge. So this Plus, maybe this is how they're getting the extra degrees. Oh, you know what? It's a little rubbery. Maybe this is how they're getting the extra degrees of tilt, by putting a little wedge under it. So I think the regular one goes like to 20 degrees and this one goes to 30. So maybe it goes 20 and this is where you get the extra 10 from. We'll find out. And then the charging cable. So instead of using a battery, I guess now I'm going to have to remember to keep it charged up. Probably something I have to do on the weekend. Let's open it up. I am very glad to see that it has the unifying receiver. Imagine that these can be paired with any of the mice and any computer. So that'll be handy to have. I'm glad to have that. And then the mouse itself. It's quite hefty. When I compare the weight of these two, this one is definitely got some weight to it. Maybe it's because of the battery inside. Logitech options, on, off, easy switch. So a couple of instructions here on the back side, bottom side. Guess you go to options, turn it on, easy switch, connect. 3 seconds, and then you can connect it. One of the things that's nice, I guess, you can connect it over Bluetooth or the unifying receiver. I don't know if I'll use the Bluetooth so much for this on the laptop. Maybe I will. Maybe that'll make it easier to switch between computers, and I can use this between multiple devices, but we'll see how that goes. Definitely be using the unifying receiver on it. So some weight to it. Here is the level to change it, so you can see a little wedge there, and if you wanted it tilted up, you can do that. So, and I guess that's where this extra wedge comes in. Oh, it's actually magnetic. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Oh, the whole thing is magnetic. It came off. So maybe if you don't want to use it, you need, okay, so you do need this metal base, which is magnetic on here. So will this be magnetic? No. No. So magnetic base, so this sticks to here. And I guess it looks like you got to kind of get it on just right there. And then this is, oh boy. It probably helps once I take this off. But this is magnetic as well. So yeah, that's where I'm going to get the extra degrees of tilt on that. And I have it down. You can't see that right now, but I'm gonna have to go get that. We'll see. I don't know if I like the base on. In fact, I think I might like it flat. Anyway, I'll play around. So what else has it got? The two buttons, which I have become very fond of when navigating pages, websites and pages and stuff, with the forward and the back, being able to quickly go forward and back on web pages instead of having to find the arrow and clicking back. I do like what I've always used too is this middle click to open up new pages in a new tab in the browser. And the other thing that I'm looking forward to trying, I guess there's a couple, is the mouse wheel now. I know you can't see it there. It moves left and right, and there's some functionality in there. And I believe with also using this button, you can either get finer control with the scroll or maybe with the wheeling the mouse around. That's the one thing that I have had, and I don't know if it's just getting older or what, but sometimes when you're trying to get a precise pixel, mostly when I'm trying to take a screenshot and I'm trying to get I get anal about this, trying to get the exact corner, my thumb isn't as precise on this. So this is supposed to have some a little more control, precise control on finding, moving your cursor around and finding a particular spot. So I'm looking forward to that. Button on the side here. Not sure what that does. We'll figure that one out. Yeah, so that's it. No, little book. I'm not sure. I will go ahead and open it up. It's not real thick, so it shouldn't take too long to get through. Pictures. Oh yeah, hardly anything in here. Battery. This is just about battery disposal, which looks like it's going to be the bulk. It's probably the bulk of the weight in here. So I imagine when I go to the website, to Logitech's website, I will figure out what and how this side button is used. Obviously can't use it, the mouse and the button at the same time. Anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to trying this mouse out and seeing what it's about, and maybe in a couple weeks I can decide if I would recommend it, if it's worth the 100. Right now it's going for $100 US. So we'll see. I'll figure it out and recommend it one way or the other. So that's it. I'm looking forward to getting this charged up and hooked up and using it at work tomorrow, because as much as I love this thing, it's been driving me crazy. So there you go. New mouse unboxing. It's the MX ERGO Plus, and like I said, I think the plus only means it includes this extra wedge piece here. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this. I appreciate the extra time that you've spent with me tonight. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.